All right, welcome back to our second game in our doubleheader here in Week 9. We got the New York, Miami Wolverines versus the All-American Alcoholics. And joining me today in the booth
Are we live right now?
is, a Greek Legends owner, Mikey Davis, who's going to give us insight on this matchup because this is Mad Crackle. And you're in the Mad Crackle.
Yes, sir, I am.
Both these teams, we got the New York, Miami Wolverines at 5-3, and the All-American Alkies at 2-6. But you're 4-4, and I believe that the Westeros Guardians are 6-2.
6-2.
So I mean, and you're right now the number 6 team in Mad, so you're in a playoff.
I'm sneaking in right now.
Position. So this is very interesting. So, what do you think about this game?
Oh, this game. That was.
I didn't know what to say there, so that's what I said.
You went from one complete question to another, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, this game I think is going to be pretty tight. Basically, the New York Miami Wolverines they're on a little bit of a skid here. What, 3 in a row here?
Yes, 3 losses. They had 5 victories in a row, and now they are 3 losses in a row. The luck of Dan Marino's kind of seemed like it's run out.
It just looks like it's been running out a little bit. He had a couple great drives there at the first few games, but they've lost 3 in a row.
They lost the lead of the division too. The Westeros Guardians
they did.
have overtaken
And
them, and
this
they're
is
now breathing down their neck.
Well, yes, I am. And basically, the Guardians, when you play them, this is why they're on a win streak here. When you play them, it's so hard to figure out who you're guarding. I mean, if you play man to man, they're all named Stark and Lannister. I mean, who do you guard? Which one? So you got to play nothing but zone. So it kind of limits you a little bit.
Straight family tree.
Straight family tree.
Family tree. Let's get to this game then. The Alkies have sent us a case of Bush here.
Uh-oh.
So we sent them Jack Daniels, brother. And Cat. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, I can do that. I can bring up the rosters.
That's huge. I mean, those are 2 of their superstars here, aren't they?
That's the 2 injured players that both of these teams had.
Basically, this game's going to come down to, I believe that if New York Miami Wolverines secondary, they can if they can defend the pass well, because Jim Beam's only had 2 interceptions all year.
Yeah,
if
Jim
they can
Beam
force
is
a couple
hell of a
turnovers, I believe that New York Miami Wolverines will definitely prevail here.
Jim Beam is hell of a quarterback.
He's a hell of a quarterback.
He's hell of a drinker.
The problem is their defense is just really bad. I believe that actually, to be honest with you, Kevin's decision to pay his team in alcohol instead of actual real money might have backfired a little bit. Because they look like they're hungover most of the time.
Look at that, but Johnny Walker is, the Alkies seem to do better in the first halves because they're not as drunk.
Well, yeah, at halftime, instead of drinking water, they're drinking nothing but liquor.
That's not Gatorade.
That's not Gatorade. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, I can tell you that.
Johnny Walker here.
Uh-oh.
Like, it's all been Walker here.
You know what? 3rd and 2 right now. Start off strong here. Oh.
There's Johnny Walker again.
Oh, look at the move. Get that first down.
You know, I can understand what's happening here. You know, Jack Daniels is coming back, and
this was a big pickup. It was a huge pickup.
There's Sailor J.
Right off the bat.
But you know, they haven't targeted the injured players yet. That makes me wonder, did they bring those players back early?
You know what? It's very possible that they just kind of wanted to bring back for morale purposes.
Jack Daniels and Captain Morgan, they're big-time players for the All-American.
You know what? And the New York Miami Wolverines, their running back Morris is hurt. Mercury Morris. And let's be honest, he's one of the all-time greats at Michigan, as it was. And you know what? He played at Miami, so this is a perfect team for him.
Saying you're an all-great at Michigan is saying that I'm
a
hell of a chef at McDonald's.
It's like saying that Final Four.
Don't make me break my leg. Too soon? This will play tomorrow.
Did you actually see that video?
No, I saw it on ESPN.
Did you? I did not.
Like they showed a little of it, but not all of it. That's the best way I can put it. Biaka Batuka.
You know what? Tismanga Biaka Batuka. First down.
I have him down as a great running back for New York Miami Wolverines. I forgot to write his stats down, but I know he's awesome.
Well, his stats are that he is the 4th running back actually in Techno football. league here.
You know that because you have number 3.
I do have number 3. Achilles. He's missed 3 games, and he's still the number 3 yardage-wise running back in the league. And number 2 in average.
He is amazing average. Amazing.
13.4 or something like that.
A person that used to be an amazing player is this Dan Marino guy.
What has happened? You know what? Honestly, the Alkies have the worst defense. Well, the 4th worst defense in all Techno football.
I think over the season we've seen Dan Marino age.
You know what?
From when he used to be in college to the retiring years, which will be week 11. You know what I'm saying? We're in his, his twilight.
You're absolutely right. You know what? If he was in college, he went to the pros with Miami. Great quarterback, Hall of Fame quarterback. Never won a Super Bowl, by the way. So just in case he does make the playoffs, Dan Marino's never won a Super Bowl.
Has the Almighty Zeus ever won a Super Bowl?
Well, he's won everything. He's a god.
There's the returning Jack Daniels getting the ball.
That's something.
I don't think Daniels has ever won a Super Bowl, but he might go.
Good. Oh, but he can't. But Zeus is a god, so he can win whenever he wants. Me and him have something like that in common.
Johnny Walker walking it in.
Wow, this is a surprise here to see the Alkies come out to a very strong start.
You know, I don't really think this should be much of a surprise because when these teams met back in week 3, it was a close contest too.
It was a very close contest.
The Alkies lost.
It was a Dan Marino miracle happened actually, if I do not believe.
The 5-week miracle, which was
Dan Marino. It was.
The 5-week miracle.
Which was Dan Marino. Another good kick here.
And you know, well, what's really bad about the New York Miami Wolverines is if they don't pick up some wins here,
they could find themselves out of the playoffs.
They might, yeah. Like we've got 3 more weeks.
And we
left.
could find their owner to kill himself hanging in the bathroom somewhere.
2 more weeks.
I told him that I was going to be doing his game tonight, and he said, "I better win."
You better win. That's all. That's
quote from Miles Haynes, the owner of the New York Miami Wolverines.
When I had him on the pod, when I was talking about him on the podcast,
wow,
I showed his picture.
Yeah.
Every picture I found of Miles has a New York hat.
This is a rough and surprise. Oh, they had to run it.
Hey, you got to go with Bianca Batuka when you're going for that first down.
You had to, because Dan Marino has been bad.
He's a tank. Give the ball to Bianca Batuka. He is a fucking amazing athlete.
He is black.
Marino, I don't know. Has he successfully made a pass?
I don't know if he has, to be perfectly honest with you. Where's OJ McDuffie? He's one of the best receivers in the league. OJ's been on a tear.
Oh, there's a good
That's
pass.
David Terrell right there. The best and most disappointing Michigan player of all time. Best college player ever. He was nothing in the pros.
Hey,
there's Mercury. I thought he was still injured. Did he come back?
It says it's injured there on the fucking sheet.
It sure does.
You know, did I not?
You know what? Somebody didn't update our stats here.
Hey, look. The stat thing there shows he's shows he's in. Howard's out. I must have.
I told you Desmond was still hurt.
Yeah, I must have messed that up.
Oh.
Ooh, Willie Wildturkey with the sack.
Did you see that clothesline?
I'm sorry I make mistakes. I created a Tecmo League for enjoyment of others.
And you're doing a fine job, sir.
Sometimes I'll mess up.
You gotta... Jesus.
Oh!
Wow, we're not even close.
Good block. And they gotta go for the field goal.
And he's a terrible field goal kicker, if I do remember, to be perfectly honest with you. You should have the worst.
Will the New York Miami Wolverines be the first team to get shut out in TFO history? No.
Sure won't. That was good.
Good field goal. Jay Feely.
He's, you know what, not only a great Michigan player, but he was also a great Miami Dolphins kicker.
So you getting the double-double?
Double dip. Same with Mercury Morris, who's back apparently.
Yeah.
He's a big part of this team, and they're still struggling, though. Against one of the worst defenses in the league.
That one play, though. So
that was one drive is what it was, yeah.
That led to a field goal.
Get rid of it.
The Alkies going long.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, almost intercepted.
I told you, if they started forcing some turnovers just like that, he should have got that one. They got Charles Woodson, Derek Jeter.
Yeah. That was Derek Jeter, their team captain. With the block.
And that was Charles Woodson on the opposite side.
There. Bam.
They need to make this tackle to even hold them to a field goal. Try to.
Yeah. Ooh, are they going to call a timeout for the field goal? For the field? No.
I mean, then they got 2 Hall of Famers in Yogi Berra and Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
Oh, they went for it.
Bro, short pass.
You gotta stop him, man. Get to him.
Can't get it in the end zone.
That was Lamar Woodley there on one of the stunts.
Yeah.
That was an uneventful half,
14.
really.
Man, the Alkies
Basically, it
could've
was nothing.
The Alkies could really shut it up there.
Yeah, they should have. They've shut down Biakatuka, 5 carries, 15 yards.
That dude's a tank.
And he's a heck of a... Montana's been terrible. What's their...
Montana, Marino.
Well, maybe they need to bring in
They need to
Montana.
bring Montana in. We'll pretend he lives in the New York, Miami area.
We'll bring Dan Marino in when there's 4 seconds left in the game.
Where the fuck is New York, Miami? That's like the right side of the whole fucking United States.
It's a perfect location.
I'm sorry, my language there is inappropriate.
It's basically, Miami. Let's be honest. Miami's very much like New York anyway. Bunch of mean people just on the beach.
Mean people on the beach. There you go. Well, Dan Marino beaching it up here in the first half. Let's see if he can do better the second.
He was way off, but that's that OJ McDuffie that I've been talking about. He's been playing great.
Hey, he's number 5 in completions in TFO with 17.
That's what I said. He was up there somewhere.
588 yards on the season. He's got added to that. He's got broken the 600 mark.
Got him again.
Oh,
Got him again. Touchdown.
Shit.
As you speak.
Yeah. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Don't say it 2 more times.
That's why I stopped if I could.
Don't even make a mistake.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice,
You know what,
and the field goal's good.
I saw Candyman once in the mirror.
Did you?
Yeah. It was very scary.
Give you a lifesaver.
You know what? But he wasn't black.
What about the bees?
He was Australian at that.
I don't like bees.
I don't like bees either. Uh-oh. Oh.
There you go. You were talking
Told you,
about...
they're Jeter right there. They got the most ridiculous secondary. They got 2 Hall of Famers and 2 future Hall of Famers.
Look, I know Derek Jeter is half black, but he has definitely been tanning, dude.
Well, you know what? Every once in a while you got a tan. Miles is actually the owner of this dating
It's
girl.
all that time
wants
he's
that
been
tan.
spending in Miami training with the New York, Miami Wolverines.
Oh, wow. Jim. Nope, not quite.
I thought he could get that first down, 4th and 4.
They've been drinking. They've been drinking.
Did I not say the first half is always better for the All-American Alkies?
I told you, Kevin he's going to regret the decision to start paying them in alcohol. Probably should just go ahead and give them money and see if they get drunk by themselves. Some of these guys were in AA. I actually remember seeing them.
AA is the initials of the team. That's probably what they're telling you, that they're in AA. Oh, Dan Marino running. First and
Look how fast he looks.
He's young and virile and past 50.
Look at the man go.
30,
look at the man go.
20,
They're drunk. Look at them keep falling down.
Damn.
Wow. What a run.
He must age like wine.
He said, screw Biakatuka. I got this. Uh-oh.
Oh. He
Wow.
got nothing.
He got tired there. Let's be honest, man. That's the old man running down the field.
He took a shot of Patron right to the face. Biaka Batuka. He hasn't had a lot of good runs. That was probably his best run.
And that was like 6 yards.
He's a tank. He's just pushing that line. They're only down by 4 now.
Yeah.
Dan Marino.
Oh!
I spoke too soon.
Andy Pettit. Where's he been? I mean, he's been terrible this year. Is that his first catch of the year?
I don't. He's just a tight end. He's not really. No, he's not a tight end, is he?
I don't know what he
Yeah,
is.
he is a tight end. I'm right. Andy Pettit's a tight end. Yeah, tight ends haven't seen a lot of action in TFO this year. We'll have to look at that in the offseason and see.
I'm pretty sure I saw every one of their linemen offsides on that kickoff.
There are no penalties. We want to see hard action. Who cares about penalties?
Yeah, the AA got drunk.
Well, they're just down by 3.
You see,
maybe a sobering moment here can happen. Ooh. Yeah, see, I didn't like the way that pass was thrown.
it was not a very good spiral, was it?
Pixels were not there. There's the flea flicker that we all love.
No, we all love it. Gotham City hates it.
And there's the punt. Oh, that was a shitty punt, too.
You said he's always in the end zone. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That one, he's not going to be one of the leaders anymore.
Yeah, Town Drunk was the leading punter there. He was number 1 with a 68.6 average.
But he did only have like 5 punts. So
that was
let's be
horrendous.
honest.
Yeah,
2 punts.
Two
Wow, I was
punts.
my guy had 5.
So 1/3 of his punts were shitty.
Wouldn't you run this with Morris here? Do that little dump play? That's what I would do.
You know, now that they're winning, I would hold off on the long passes. But
That's what I'm saying.
Marino's just got.
I guess he's starting to feel it. He said, "You know what, OJ McDuffie, second touchdown today."
Squeeze it fresh. Squeeze it
I
fresh.
believe Dan Marino is very upset with us for.
Yeah, we were talking shit.
Yeah.
See.
He said, "You know, I am Dan Marino."
Yeah. That takes him up by 10.
But
man.
he ain't gonna win a Super Bowl. Let's be honest.
The Shiva
Or Tecmo Bowl. Shiva Bowl.
Shiva Bowl.
He's not gonna win that. He
Shiva
doesn't win
Bowl.
anything and it becomes serious.
Well, you know, with this will be their 6th win, and that puts them in playoff contention. 6 is the magic number, they say.
Well, they're gonna be in the playoffs. Let's be
Will
honest.
you be in the playoffs?
Absolutely.
Will the Greek legends be in the playoffs?
Here's why. You know what? I might end in a tie, but the tiebreaker I got on lock. Because I've dominated every team, and every time I've lost has been a 3-point.
Well, if you make the playoffs, I would like to send the invitation that you come back and get to announce your team.
You know, I would absolutely like to do that.
But
I will make the playoffs. If not, then I'm going to come back and announce every team anyway. I'm going to be drunk and retired at that point.
It's all about the Tecmo, man. And here's Jim Beam back, looking for the pass short.
Picked.
Oh,
Told you the
interception.
secondary. I told you.
Man.
That's his 3rd pick of the year. That is all.
Man, the secondary there, the New York Miami Wolverines picking up big.
There goes the Morris play that I was looking for.
1st and more.
But they have not used him very much today, and they've got away with it, but...
And they're up by 10. They've got a minute 40. They really just need to run the ball with the big Morris and just, slow down. But nope, Dan Marino hears me.
You just go ahead and throw that to Bialkoptik. He ain't running very well, but I'm just going to go throw ahead.
Puts them in field goal range. And they need to get those points. Like you said, the Mad Crackle division, if a tiebreaker occurs,
Well,
you want to have a lot of points.
Today, coming in miles, it was what, minus points? This, New York Miami Wolverines were minus points
Maybe
coming
they'll
in.
be up now with that
Well,
touchdown.
I would say so. Now they're just...
Puts them
Now they're
good.
just... Basically... The AA, they're just sleeping.
It's a second half,
They don't even
man.
know what's going on.
The second half here has been murder for these All-American Alkies. They're slurring on the field.
Maybe you should switch to the cocaine addicts next year.
They're
They're gonna, at least they're gonna be awake.
Tony Montana.
They'll be awake.
Say hello to my little friend.
And we're still watching football here.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds left in the All-American Alcoholics, trying to get 7 points on the board, trying to help you out here. A score here would help the Greek legends.
You know what? I'm good with being number 6 in playoffs because I'm gonna knock off number 1 no matter what anyway. It ain't gonna matter.
Victory to the spoils.
As soon
There's
as
a
I'm
good
in.
pass. There we go. Sailor J has been the linchpin of this team today.
And that was just kind of embarrassing. Still, last hope of Puya there.
Hey, that still kind of helps you out there, man. Like I said, Sailor J scored all 3 of the touchdowns.
I
for the
believe he'll
All-American Alkies
be.
today.
I believe he'll be +2 now in the points column. I think he was -8.
Well, Sailor J was the number 5 wide receiver with 17 completions,
Well, Sailor
514
J.
yards. So,
Well, holy Wolverine, what a game!
holy Wolverine! The Marvel Mutants aren't playing here. It was New York Miami Wolverines against Wolverine. Oh, I guess you're right. Ah! Look at the yardage there.
Dope.
500, 600, 700.